Good day, everyone. Once again, I am Mr. Paradise, the director of Paradise Image Nigeria Limited Career and Skill Development Academy. I just want to appreciate our previous students. Thank you so much. Those that just acquired their training this month of February, and all our whole students from even 2017. I appreciate you all for your trust and belief. Now I want to share with you, and this will have a long way to go in your success when it comes to Epoxy business and other things. Let me tell you little about my journey in Epoxy business. I acquired Epoxy skills when I was in my year 3 in University of Port Harcourt. That was late 2017, and the training then was 600,000. I had to borrow from cooperative or Asobia cooperative. Then I sold my electronics, and I have to work for the organizer to share 1,000 flyers and also to hang a banner in some strategic places in the city. Then to cover up my training bill. Then because I was able to raise 570,000 naira, so the remaining 30,000 I had to work for the company because of the passion I have for this skill. Then so the curiosity, the tenacity, then I can say is what made me to succeed in the business as a student. And when some people are blaming their parents and everything here and there, though I wasn't from a poor family, but from my childhood, I love to be independent and I don't like to depend on anyone. I trained myself in university. I sponsored myself all through university. Nobody in this worldwide can come out and say he contributed 20,000 naira to my university. No one. No one. So while still in university, I have, and imagine I studied accounting in university, but I have passion for all this artwork and everything. I've started that from my secondary school. So after acquire this skill, I was mad in the labor market to succeed because I have to pay back all the money I borrowed to acquire the skill. It was a stupid movement, but it works the way I arrange it or I thought that it will turn out. Because my aim that when I borrowed to acquire the skill, and after I will get the money back from the skill and pay back. Very funny, isn't it? But that's exactly how it happened, and I achieved that. Though it was a bit, the risk is very high and look a bit childish and stupid, but it worked exactly like that. And after I acquired the training, I was very mad. Then there was no boss, nobody to support, to help me out, to assist me. Nobody, no platform was created. Nobody, you are on your own on it. You are on your own. But I was eager. The passion was without option. Without option. So what I started doing is that I begin to do frame for people, unsolicited one. I use epoxy instead of using glass and other. I use epoxy and 3D. After you acquire this training, you will understand more how to generate the image and all those things. Then I begin to pour epoxy. Then frameless frame. that is as well unbreakable that have not been seen. So that's what I begin to do. I will go to Facebook. I will pick the people that I know they are most cherished pictured, and I will go to the lab. I design it. I put some of them inside cloud. I may merge two, three, four, five pictures together, and I will create a wonderful frame. Everything will look like glass and unbreakable. I present to them, and then I do finish one with 14,000. Yes, 16,000, depend on the size. And some people will give me in return 50,000, 100,000, 150,000 naira. That's how within 3 months I was able to recover the money I paid for my training. And from there, myself, I begin to train and I begin to advertise myself and everything. And after my graduation, I don't even bother to sing for maybe in any job. I just drop my certificate there. I think how many years now, and I venture into this business fully with all my heart. And it's really the job is pain, the skill is pain. I think what you are lacking, like some of students that says, sir, after some years, everything we've not secure job, you are just being lazy. Sorry to use that word lazy. You are very lazy. Honestly, it's because you have plan B or option B. You have something else that is feeding you. If you don't have anything else feeding you, then you will be crazy. Your brain will be working to sort out things. And I love God. God will surely make a way where there seems to be no way. You are too dependable. You depend on maybe another source of income to survive everything. So the level of your curiosity, seriousness about the business, any business at all, self, will determine how successful you will be in that business. Will determine. So in this, after learning, that's all I begin to do, and I begin to reason how else can I make money from this skill. How else I begin to move from one place to another to advertise what I have. So the secret of this business now, it has even the opportunity is broader now, and that's the second stage I'm going to. The second stage is all you need to know about epoxy design. All you need to know about epoxy decoration. Epoxy decoration is not just meant for the interior decoration alone, the beautiful ceiling design, wall design, floor design, which I'm training you how to design ceiling, wall, floor, and three type of floor as well. But it has gone beyond that as well. There are thousands of skill you can create out of a epoxy design if you are creative. If you are a thinker, now you can begin to, apart from maybe waiting for people to call you to come and decorate their houses, you can begin to produce things on your own and sell in the market. You can begin to create customized earring, pendant that you can even advertise yourself, put the picture of the person on the earring or names on pendant, picture and names could be there. It could be the logo of a church. All these giant church, create earring for them, customize a design for them. You can begin to create this award plaque as well, frame, dining table, a lot of things. Just go to Google and Google what I can do with epoxy resin or epoxy craft. You will see a lot of thousand things that can fetch you money, a lot of things, and you must advertise yourself. You must advertise yourself as well. It could be a physical or manual advertisement by one person to another. It could be online, like using Facebook. You will believe me that without advertising what I know and the value I want to render, you and I, till Jesus will come, may not encounter each other. But because I advertise myself to you that I have this value, I got this value, and I want to impart you the value, so you are going to give me little amount for you to benefit this value. So in this whole world, everybody is owing you. Honestly, everybody is owing you. Just to think the value to offer to get your money from every individual in this world, both president, king and queen, poor and rich, everybody is owing you. So that's what you get to your head. Everybody, but you have to render value. So the value will make them willingly, even begging, chasing you to offer you what they are owing you, and you give them in replacement the value you have gotten. So Epoxy 3D is a goal. And number 3 thing, work to do after your training. Part of it is what I've just said, work to do after your training. Don't wait for anybody. Like some people that you call Mr. Paradise, and maybe I'm not responding on time. Like previous students, I don't even have time for them. I was still schooling and acquiring another professional course as well. Then I still focus on my job and everything all alone. So, and I've trained, at least for now, is over 9,000 students I've trained in the country. Over 9,000 students that I've trained in the country. So imagine all those load. But with my more study now, I believe that yes, it is necessary to give back to the world, to develop others. Then you will have rest of mind. Even you yourself, you will increase in everything. God will bless you the more. So, and that's what made me now to how do I put it, to factorize my student into my space. I factorize the care into my space, into my work, into my daily planning. And I created 5,000 entrepreneur community where I can develop them, attend to their need, and make them to grow in this skill as well. The most of the problem of the students is laziness, and they are too dependable, that they believe without this person that train us. I've given you basic information. I have given you, even it's not all you need to know to succeed, I have given to you. But they are still looking for somebody who will hold their hand, who will, if your parent marrying a wife for you, don't be expecting him to tell you what to do in the other room as well. That's how lazy some people are in this business. When a clue of something have been given to you, you can't develop it. You can't develop it. Nobody stand to do that for me. Nobody. But I'm doing this for you to make sure that we all laugh and smile to bank from this skill, honestly. And now, Epoxy, let me tell you, Epoxy skill is not meant for the poor. And the problem of many of us, we reason poorly, honestly. The poor mentality. Imagine a student called, or he was complaining. I don't know who even he called, but many students have called me. And if they called me, I will tell them, for me to come to your site, to come and help you to take measurement. Over 8,000 students. So if everyone coming, I just leave my office, leave what I'm doing. I'm following them near and there to go and take measurement. Freely like that and everything with that. How am I going to survive? What happened to my own vision? What happened to my own company? What happened to my own activities? Time is an essential commodity. It's an essential commodity. It is a poor mentality that you will not charge people for constancy. I see those that are learning, educated, know the rules of business, they will not bother. If my own client call me before I come to your house, take a measurement and explain to you what it's all about, choosing your image and everything, you pay me. If it is within Lagos that I reside, you pay me 20,000 naira. That will cover my transportation and my time. It will cover my transportation. Even though I send my student there or one of my staff, they will transport themselves. If they carry car, they fuel their car there, and the remaining, the little one, is SARS for them for that day. That's their payment for that day. I cannot just be wasting a whole day. The little money maybe in your pocket, you spend it on transport, and you go there, you take measurement, everything, and at the end they tell you they will get back to you. Yeah, so it's a very beautiful skill and a job. So even people that have never eat well, they will call you just to have idea of it, wasting your time here and there, everything. So with that singular policy, I was able to differentiate the serious people from unserious people, and this is due to experience. I have flew from Port Harcourt to Kaduna 3 times for a contract, and at the end the man said his friend says he should do this, he should do this, and he's now offering me 10,000 naira that even though only the hotel, everything on that job I'm talking about 4 or 5 years ago. Flight I spent to and fro 3 times. Flight was cheap then. If you book earlier economy 18,000, 25,000 naira, then your to and fro 45, 50,000 can take care of it. Then, as at then, not now that only return ticket now you'll be spending 3 to 400,000 naira. So then I wasted the money, and at the end he's offering me. I left. I didn't even collect the 10,000 with annoyance. I left Kaduna, and since then I said no. Any client at all. Since then I adopted that, and it's really working. Than every day, no day people will call you moving near from one place to another, checking, measuring apartment, everything. You don't know who is who. You don't know those that are serious or not. So if any client call you that you should come and take everything, you tell them. And to build trust and confidence is that the money you are charging them, yes, if they give you the job, they will take the money, let them deduct the money from the project charge. That you don't have interest in that money. Your interest, you don't want anybody to waste your time. Time is a very precious how do I put it, jewelry. Honestly, it's an essential commodity. You must monetize it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. So there is nothing wrong. It's because you think poorly. So a Epoxy job is not meant for the poor. It's meant for the rich and the middle class. So if you advertise, so that's the problem of most of those students. They are surrounded with the low class people. And when you are surrounded with low class people with gold, they can't afford it. They will only admire it, but they can't afford it. So you should able to take your materials, your products to those who can afford it. I have told you, go to hotel, go to estate, go and advertise. You can print some of the job, you can print them out in A4 paper and tag them, the floor design, the ceiling design, wall design, metallic floor, everything. Print them, maybe have just 10 look of it, start designs of it and everything. Go to estate, go to Lekki, go to Banana Island, go to where you know people can afford it. See, this skill, the wonderful part of the skill is that even the blind, only the blind that cannot behold the beauty will not admire it. Only those that will not do it is those that didn't have the money. All it takes, very beautiful and charming job. And when we are talking about durability, it's more durable than any other design, interior design, no any kind of paint. It can't be compared with any paint, the most quality or the best paint in this world. Epoxy will beat when it comes to durability, let alone the beauty and the striking part of the looks. So Epoxy, take your skill. All those that have acquired the training already, take your skill to those that are in the level. Not, it's like when you want to have a totalizer or a classy eatery and you go to your village where there is no light, even no road network, where the occupants of the environment are majorly farmers. Then you build a multi-million eatery there. You begin to prepare salad, pizza, chicken and everything. You have good business idea, but you are introducing it to wrong people. So you will close down. You will be eating all those things yourself. And what's the difference? Is because location, you are introducing good business, good idea to run people. That's exactly in Epoxy design. Don't introduce it to people that if not they will demoralize you. Your aim, your morale will begin to fade away, and you will now have this misconception that people are not doing it. People are doing it. People are doing it. That's what I'm doing. After school, that's since till now, that's what I'm doing. Before venturing into real estate, and real estate, I've not made any money from real estate. I'm only investing in real estate. I've not made money from real estate. So it's 3D in Epoxy. So if I could make it with it, you can make it with it. Praise God. And in our upcoming training, uh how to claim back your training fee or attend our training free of charge. All our participants, all our students, I'm giving you this offer. How to claim back your training fee or attend our upcoming training free. Very simple. I'm giving you this offer. All our students all over. So you can claim by what the idea is that I'm trying to build the 5,000 entrepreneur community. I want us to up to 5,000 and above, and I will tell you why I'm still coming there. So those that have learned before, you know what I'm capable of doing, that we are more than real. If you check my profile, I have received many awards. I've trained organization, I've trained troop of armies, I have trained in many NGO, and I've received many awards when it comes to Epoxy. And when it comes to Epoxy in Nigeria, if I'm not number one, I will be number two. And during that 2017, those that are reigning them was Diremi, Planet, and Frangipani, and myself, Paradize. So if I will say those that I can say, yes, they started before me, there was Frangipani and Diremi, and which they are no longer into the business now training. I'm not seeing them in that. I think Frangipani now is dealing with concrete, stamping concrete and other. So though he's a boss, I respect him so much. So when it comes to Epoxy presently now, is still Paradize Image Nigeria Limited. Every other one that is doing it now, honestly, if you trace their genesis, 75% of them, you will trace them back to me. Those that are having it now, you will trace them back to me. Honestly, and it's a gift from God, and that's the reason why I didn't pack up since then till now. I'm still standing and I'm still thinking on how to develop it more, to bring another creativity into it. So you can get your money back, your training fee back, by introducing others. Anybody you refer to my training, you get 5,000 naira commission upon them. 5,000 naira commission upon individual you refer to my training section. And for instance, if you refer 10 people, you will have 50,000 naira back. And for those students that are just applying, as you have seen the advert, you can as well introduce others, but send their names to me on WhatsApp before the training day, at least a day before the training day. If you introduce 6 people now to the training, that means your own training fee will be free, or you can pay your own. You will still get your 30,000 naira for bringing 6 people. If you bring 10 people, that means you will learn free and you will still go home with 20,000 naira. So that's how you can recover your training fee, or get trained free of charge. Now, why you should learn directly from Mr. Paradize? I have many novel. My certificate is approved by Federal Ministry of Education, and as a member of Institute of Professional Entrepreneurship Development, you can use my certificate to process a diploma certificate. We are affiliated the Institute of Entrepreneurship Development. We affiliated with many universities outside the country. So with that privilege, all my students, they have privilege to upgrade their certificate to diploma certificate in this very skill, or in related one. That's one of the benefits why you should learn from Mr. Paradize. My certificate is approved by Federal Ministry of Education. And also, number two, you will be granted access to our 5,000 entrepreneur community, where we centered on wealth creation. Our vision is to be raising at least 100 millionaires, and many more among us yearly. We want to be raising at worst 100 millionaires among us yearly. And how do we achieve this? Very simple. Very simple to achieve this is just by uh, by unleashing the wealth creation coaching and right information about wealth creation. Very simple. Our the entrepreneur community centered on the as I've said earlier, wealth creation, and our vision is to raise at least 100 million naira among us yearly. Very simple. It's just a matter of getting the right information with financial discipline. And how do we do that? Let me mention part of it. Little of it I've emphasized that on my website as well. Then we begin from everybody have trained. Everybody that have acquired their training from me, Paradize, I will advise you to have a Facebook account, YouTube account, Instagram, and TikTok account. It will serve as a platform for you to project your career and your idea the way I'm doing now. And also, we will be qualifying ourselves to monetization. So all those accounts we follow each other, we subscribe to each other, and we watch each other posts and videos until all of us get monetized. When you monetize, then good, and we teach you how you can keep growing the page, so at least we'll be making little dollars from online. That's number one of it, and which is very sure. We are starting this video now. I'm attaching the link to the form you will fill to submit your account. We are starting this very month. Today is 7th of February, and by tomorrow I'm releasing the link to all the participant platform. All our training, after training we do create platform for the participant, so I'm sending the link to all participant group. So let's kickstart immediately, as I've promised earlier that this very February we are starting, and we are starting, no going back. So we should be more serious, and all my direct students will be firstly attended to, all my direct students. And who are my direct students? Those that attend their training directly from me, those that are holding my certificate. And as well, if you are holding certificate of the Heaven, you are my direct student. The Heaven is my brother, and is a wonderful brother as well. I think he do handle Abuja now training, and anyone that is holding the Heaven certificate is also my direct student as well. So I pay attention to my direct student. If you acquire 3D Epoxy in elsewhere, in other company and everything around there, you will be a second class student in my in the benefit I'm offering. I will attend to my student first, and that's why you must attend, you must take your training directly from me. And also our upcoming training in the month of March, I will advise you, if you have not been a partaker, try to partake. We have a lot of I don't want, this video is getting too long already. This is 30 minutes plus. If not, I would have analyzed more what we have to offer, but I can tell you that we have a lot to offer apart from just acquiring training. The 3D training is just the beginning of our business relationship together, and why I'm even giving the grace for people to revere and get 5,000. The purpose is just to build that 5,000 community. Honestly, I discovered that there is more privilege, strength to build uh, 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 ideas and wealth when you are working as a team. Imagine if we are up to 5,000 5,000 members now. In each day, we can monetize, we can qualify 10 members for monetization. We can qualify them. If all of us follow 10 person in YouTube, on YouTube, you need only 4,000 subscribers, and you need only 1,000. So sorry, you need only 1,000 subscriber to qualify, and 4,000 hours wash. 4,000 hours wash to qualify for all kind of monetization on YouTube. And on Facebook, you need only 5,000 followers, and 60,000 minutes wash. That's around the 10,000 hours wash to qualify to be making money there. So whatever you post there, they pay you dollars for it. So the same thing on Instagram and TikTok as well. So imagine we have 2 or 3 pages that is qualified, or is being qualified for monetization. Wherever we post, either our job and every other things you post there, if people watch, you get little pay. At the end of the month, you may be shocked that you may earn $1,000, $2,000, $5,000. Change it to naira, you will be having millions. There will be steady 1 or 2 million naira for you every month, apart from the other main hustle is like a side hustle as well. So that's where we are begin from, and we are starting tomorrow. I will release the link. We begin to collect people's accounts. We are almost 400 plus to 500 there now. Let's begin from there while waiting for others to join. So join our upcoming training. Onisha training is coming up on the 11th of March. Akure, Benin, Enugu, and Uyo is coming up on the 12th of March. And Warri is coming up on the 13th of March. Abuja, Lagos, Ibadan, Port Harcourt, and Owerri is coming up on the 15th of March. Kano is coming up on the 26th of March, and Kaduna is coming up on the 27th of March. Don't miss this opportunity. If you want to go far in life, go with others. But if you want to go fast, go alone, but you may not go far. We need each other, and it's more than just a training. Acquire your training from Mr. Paradize. You will have a lot of things to benefit. All my host students, where are you? Oh yeah, let's join this train and make something meaningful for ourselves. I pray the grace of the Lord will never cease upon us in the mighty name of Jesus. I remain Mr. Paradize. I will remain your coach there, the financial coach, and a lot of ideas I have. I am ready to release it to make sure we grow together. As this Nigeria is concerned, and even those who are saying Nigeria is not meant for Nigerian alone, we will succeed. 2025 must end up well. How someone will work from January to December, and December you will still be struggling to settle things. You won't. Many people cannot boast on 1 or 2 million at the end of the year that this is what I've seen. Is very bad. It's very bad. So this 2025, at the end of the year, December, when you check your savings, at least you should able to have at worst 1 or 2 million naira there after settlement of debt and everything, that this is my profit for this year, which is very small, but at worst, if you have not lay hand on such before, it can possible this very miss. But remember, the Bible says two cannot work together except they agree. So I have my own part to play. You have your own part to play. So play your role. I play my role. Then we will see result. God bless you. I remain Mr. Paradize. Meet you at the training center and in our group as well. Thank you.